Hey guys, this is Hbkgrand from Dark Shinobis. I'm making a video about the Syndicates today. To access the Syndicates, you need a mastery rank of 5 or higher. So once you have reached that level, you can actually get into it. And if you haven't yet, I would recommend getting into. Basically, they help you get weapons, mods for your Warframe. They even help you get gear. So when you're in your ship, you're going to go to the navigation area and you're going to see on the left side you'll see Syndicates right here. Now if I can bring your attention to the top where it says extra standing possible today, it resets every daily reward login. So it's like 7 p.m. Eastern time for me, so whatever your time zone is, just whenever the daily login reward hits, make sure you have used all your extra standing possibles each day, especially when you're starting out. This is determined by your mastery rank, so whatever your mastery rank is, multiply that by 1,000 and you will get the standings for every day. Now if you press square and you'll come to the screen of the Syndicates. Here you can actually start the Syndicates as well. So some people are looking to go to like one of the relays to access them, but you don't really have to. You can do that from here as well. But one thing that you have to do in the relay I will explain after. Now, a lot of people have misconceptions that they want to get some things from Arbiters of HEXIS, so they join that, and then they want something for the parent sequence, for example, they'll just go join that. Now, when they're doing their missions, they keep losing and gaining points, so they never get a chance to level up properly. So to make that simple, what you have to do is either go for the first 3 syndicates, which are the Steel Meridian, Arbiter of HEXIS, and CEPHALON SUDA, or go for the second one, the parent sequence, the Red Veil, and the New Loka. Now, why I say that is, for example, if I go to the parent sequence, on the right side, you'll see there's the alignment menu. Now, the Steel Meridian, which is the part of the first 3 syndicates, the Arbiters of HEXIS, which is also a part of the first 3 syndicates, are kind of like my enemy and are opposed to me. So because of that very reason, they're gonna be, I'm gonna be losing points on the parent sequence if I do any missions for Steel Meridian or Arbiters of HEXIS. On this same hand, if I do any missions for the parent sequence, I'm gonna be losing the syndicate standings or the points for these Steel Meridian and Arbiters of HEXIS. Now, under New Loka, you'll see if I'm allied. So if I'm doing a mission for parent sequence and I'm allied with the New Loka, I will get somewhat points, let's say 200-300 points for my New Loka as well while I'm doing the mission. Now, one thing that you'll see, I'm gonna come to the middle box where it says benefits and consequences. Now, if you're an enemy, there's only 2 stages of going down to it. But if you're into going into this, selecting this syndicate, you have 5 ranks to conquer. They go from they're 5 ranks, so you gotta level up 5 times. So basically the first one is the associate, the second one is the senior associate, the third one is the executive, the fourth one is the senior executive, and the 5th one is partner. Now, the reason for mentioning all these 5 ranks is because of one important fact, that apart from ranking up on the 3rd time, each time you rank up, it's gonna be a reward, you're gonna see like a reward offering. So let's say I rank up once, and once I'm done, they're gonna reward me with like a couple of blueprints. So they could say like, hey, choose this, choose something from this menu as a reward because you just ranked up in our syndicate. So on the rank 1, you're gonna pick the sigils. Rank 2, you're gonna pick the sigil. On rank 3, and this applies to any of the syndicates that you choose, the first 3 or the second 3, you're gonna pick the access to a squad energy restore. The reason behind it, like, you can build those right away. Those are permanent blueprints and they give you a lot of energy. Like, this gives you 100 energy compared to the ones in the dojo or in the market. Once you reach the rank 4, you're gonna go for the sigil again, and once you reach the rank 5, you're gonna go for the sigil again. Now, why I'm saying go for the sigils again, because if you go here into the menu of offerings, you'll see they start the sigils. They start off like from here, so they actually have like 3 different types of designs, but they actually have the same purpose. So like for the first one, if I go, it's gonna give me 5% extra bonus points towards the syndicate of my choice. So but you could go to this one if you like this design. You could go to this one if you like this design. So you can choose any of the design in order to get the sigil, but it will give you 5%. Let's say you reach the second level. What happens is that you'll see the synergy sigil, for example, the percentage of the bonus XP just rose to 8%. So, but then on the third one, just remember to pick up the blueprint, which is right there, the squad energy restore blueprint. And once you hit the fourth one, you will be seeing this sigil, this type of sigil, which will be giving you like 13%. And then the fifth one will actually, once you max it out, you're gonna once you get the reward option, you're gonna pick this sigil, because this will be the highest amount of percentage for the bonus XP that you're gonna get, so plus 15%. So this is the similar for the red whale. So I'm not gonna repeat everything, but I'm just gonna put the focus on the rank 3 esteemed. See, over here you can access to squad ammo restore blueprint as a reward. So once you hit rank 3 and they offer you rewards, pick that. And similarly in the new Loka, once you hit the rank 3, you can get the access squad to health restore blueprint. This will actually help you develop into getting, you can put it into gear. You got a lot of health restore there, like you could build them, energy. If you run out of energy, you could drop those pads and they give you like 100 each, so it makes it a lot easier. To start the missions with, health can increase your survivability because you could drop the pads right away and they give you like 100 health. And ammo, a lot of people like run out of ammos, even though there are mods for like ammo mutations and whatnot, but I don't use them. I just use these squad ammo restores and I'm good to go again. So I save an extra slot for extra damage on my mods. So this can help you that way. Now, each syndicate has the Spectre blueprint, so whichever you're aligned with, you can buy them for these standings, but I would recommend once you have maxed them out. So just make sure that, and they will be built, so they will be directly into your gear, so like you don't have to look into your foundry. Also in the syndicate menu, all the syndicates have archwing weapon parts. So you're gonna be looking at some parts from Archwing here. So you can use this. People are looking for people who are aligned with the opposition, as opposite syndicates. They will be looking for these parts, so you could sell them these parts. There are mods. People look for them. They're like 5 to 10 plat each. There is like sculptures or whatnot if you want to put it in your ship for decorations. And then there are these mods. Now each syndicate kind of like focuses on different warframes. Like for example, there are mods for like Banshee. Then there are mods for Chroma. So they kind of like skipped Ash. So the other one of the other syndicates will have Ash. So each syndicate is kind of like in favor of some warframes. So, but you don't have to worry about it if you're aligned with the opposite ones. So you can always access them or get from somebody else. Now, and the last thing in here will be the weapons. Now, the weapons, basically, you need to have almost a max rank to be able to access these, because you need like 125,000, and that cannot be achieved until you have max rank your syndicate. And then the second thing is you need a mastery rank of 12 to actually be able to use these weapons. Now, let's say you're aligned with these first three these second three syndicates right here, but you want the weapons for these ones. These can actually be traded for weapon, or they can be traded for 25-30 platinum. You could buy that from there. And a lot of people have one misconception. They say like, oh, I'm using weapon from CEPHALON SUDA and I'm actually losing point for the parent sequence or red whale or something. That doesn't happen like that. The standings you get is random. I have been using a Xenoid Similar, which is a CEPHALON SUDA weapon before it got nerfed for almost 6-7 months, and I never had a problem. So you should not have a problem either. There's a new thing that is out. It has been launched like a couple of months ago. It's the Captura mode. So you can buy these Captura modes, go to the arsenal, and it actually takes you to this place, and you can actually have basically take your pictures and all that kind of stuff. which is kind of pretty cool. So you can access that way. So this is basically kind of like what you have to be looking for. Now, one part, like let's say, because I can show it over here, you can initiate. So once you're starting off, you're gonna initiate. So once you initiate, they're gonna give you a sigil, your first sigil. So the first sigil will be the name of the syndicate. So let's say if I initiated New Loka, what you do is, so just remember, you gotta initiate all three of whichever side you're choosing. So if you want to initiate these three, you gotta want to play with these three, you're gonna initiate from all of them. If you want to get to the first three, you're gonna initiate all of these guys. Now from here, when you go back to your arsenal area, you're gonna see on your Warframe the appearance menu. When you press square, it will bring you here, and you're gonna go to Regalia. When you press on X on Regalia, you'll see there are two options, front sigil or back sigil. So just make sure whichever side you want to put the sigil on, that's your choice. Let's say I want to put it on the front. Now it says no chest sigil selected yet. So let's say you want points for New Loka and you just initiated with them. So rather than trying to go through all the sigils that I have, I'm just gonna put New Loka right there. So you'll see I got the New Loka sigil right there. So when you're initiating after that, you'll see the sigil in your inbox. So in order to start getting points, you need to put the New Loka sigil on. And then same thing you're gonna be doing with the Red Whale, and same thing you're gonna be doing with the other syndicates that you are, whichever one you align yourself with. Now, once you are aligned with one of the missions, you will be able to access after a day, whichever you initiated yourself with, you will be actually able to access the syndicate menu. So in the navigation menu, right next to the fist icon, you'll see it's like a DNA icon kind of thing. So you'll get 3 missions for like 3 missions each for whichever syndicates that you align yourself with. So since I'm aligned with New Loka, I got 3 missions for them. I got Steel Meridian, the parent sequence, so I got 3 missions for them. I'm aligned with the Red Whale, so I get missions for Red Whale. So you're gonna get like 9 missions, and they actually reset based on like the sortie times. So let's see right here, like, so every time you see the timer on the top right corner on the menu as well. So they do not reset during they do not basically reset during the reset daily login. So they have a different timing, so you get plenty of time. Now the other way of there's one aspect I will show that what you have to be doing when you start doing those missions. So there are gonna be parts, marks that look like the symbol of the syndicates. Now, if I go to the relay, that's the place where you can actually see where the things are. So I will make a separate videos to avoid like turning this video into a long one about how to farm, the easiest way to farm the syndicate items. But once you have collected it, my suggestion is, if you're leveling up for the first time, do not spend any of the points. Save them until you get to the mastery rank of 5 for the syndicates, the max rank. And by that time, if you're collecting enough the syndicate items, you will have enough points to be able to buy a weapon right away. And this has been tried. So you will have, if you don't spend any syndicate marks and you're getting like average 6 to 8 marks per missions or syndicate items, you will be able to get a lot of points for it, and then you can trade it in for your syndicate. Now once you have come to the relay, this area right here where you see, like, you'll see there's like a rhino statue once you're entering. From here, once you walk in right here, I'll open the map. So you'll see there are three like doors or rooms on each side, and 2 in the front. So the 3 on the each side actually represent syndicate rooms. Right here, if you go, this one represents Red Whale, this one represents the parent sequence, this one represents the New Loka. Now before I go to the other one, I just want to show you guys like what those marks are. So in here, when you come over here, you're gonna go talk to the person, and over here you'll see these seeds right here. So you can actually you can see like I have 78 seeds, which give me 500 points, which are the regular seed. The bounty roll gives you 1,000 seeds. I have 31 of those, and the flawless gives you like 7 seeds. So you can save these seeds for like times, like I'll explain a bit for what. Or if you have started the initiation of the syndicates, you can save those seeds until you reach the max rank. And once you're here, you could actually make over like, I don't know like how much this will be. If I put like right there, let's see if we go all the way down. So as you can see, if I put that right there, if let's say you were saving all your syndicate items before you started the syndicate, initiated, and once this is you coming in after you have reached like, let's say, max rank 5. So I'll just put them all in here. So as you can see right there, I've reached the max capacity, but I'm just showing you guys. So like I could have gone above and got another about 17,000 on that. So you could have actually you can actually purchase a weapon from that, but I'm not going to turn them in. I'm just saving for them. And similarly, it will be the same thing for the parent sequence. There will be a guy standing on the right door, and you just talk to him, and you'll have this the items there as well to turn them in. So those items can only be turned in the relay. So same with the red whale, the items can be turned over here. And on the right side, if I open the big map right there, if you come over here, that's where the steel meridian will be. And in the steel meridian, there should be a guy over here. Is that the guy? No, it isn't, because I haven't been here, so I don't know much. Oh, so there it is. So basically, if I was a steel meridian, I will have these points, and then I will have to turn them in, but I'm their enemy, so I won't be able to see them. Right here, that's the basically what is that? Oh yeah, that's the quest. So I can come over here with the CEPHALON SUDA and turn in the data thing right here, datum. So, and similarly, the last one right here is the steel meridian, and you can come in and turn in the medallions. So basically, you could do whichever side you choose, the first 3 or the second 3. You can come to the relay to turn in these points. And you can also initiate by coming here and talking to these people from here as well. So since I'm their enemy, they don't like me. So just make sure for the syndicates that you are operating like this. So I hope you guys like this video, so please put a like and a subscribe, and if you have any comments or questions about this video, just let me know. I will make another video of how to farm the syndicate items in a mission, to make it easier for everybody to understand, like, oh, this is how you do this, and what are the things that you can look for and how you can actually get that. So please, please like, subscribe. This is Hbkgrand signing off. Have a good one, guys.